Hey guys, my name's Alpha and welcome to the Silver Gold Saver channel. Today we're going to review the Chiwoo Cheonwang silver statue by the Heads or Tails Coins and Collectibles. So before we take a look at the statue itself, let's take a look at my other Chiwoo Cheonwang silver. First we have the BU coin. This coin is well, I'm not really sure if it's a coin technically or a round, but this one is limited in mintage to 33,000, which is pretty low. Limited mintage. And then you also have the proof, which is in front. This one is super limited mintage. This one only has 1,500. Versus 33,000. 1,500 is very low mintage, I think. I really like the contrast between the proof and the matte finishes. And then same thing with the back. There's a mirrored finish kind of in the outside, and then the matte finish. And then the bottom right here is a security feature. You turn it to one side, it'll say AG, and then you turn it to the other side, it'll say, oh, it still says AG. One of them will say like 999, I think. Yeah, I think this way. It's not very, it's a little hard to show on the camera. But yeah, that's the coin, or round, I'm not sure. And then let's take a look at the statue. So if you guys ever want to know what I look like, that's pretty close. Just kidding. Nowhere near. I mean, look at the detail on this thing. Let's take a look at the shield. It looks pretty badass. I mean, just the design of the shield. This armor. I like that they even put kind of what looks like scratch marks on the armor, right? Because if it's too clean, then that means this guy never went to war, right? He was just like dressing up for Halloween or something. But the scratch marks makes it look like he's more legit. He actually, got scratched up a little bit. At the bottom, and the details even extends to kind of the platform that he's standing on. Oops, almost dropped it. And the boots. And look at the size of that sword, guys. Like, I mean, he has to have like some real, forearm strength to be able to wield this sword one-handed, even though it's really like a two-handed sword. If he wants to use the shield, he needs to just use one hand to hold the sword up and use the shield. So, I mean, look at the detail on that sword. Very cool. And they didn't really skip any details, guys. Look, in the back of the sword, it also has that same pattern. So they did a really good job. And, even behind Chiwoo, right? Like, so it's not just kind of the front that has a lot of the detail. Same thing with this cape, right? It looks a little tattered because this guy just came from war. Let's take a look at the bottom. It'll show kind of the weight. I've got number 4, which is pretty cool. This set is limited to 100 cast, so that's pretty low. 100. Unlike most of the statues for heads or tails, which is usually like 1,000, this one's only 100. 505 grams, which is about 16.2 ounces, or troy ounces of 925 sterling silver, which means the actual silver weight is around 15 ounces of actual silver. So these little spikes are actually, you can feel them. They actually come out. I like that they even kind of, stylized his hair. They got all the details. I mean, look at his arms, forearms. It's like he's got a wrap or something. The cape. I mean, you can even look at the detail in his eyes, right? It's that detailed. They did a really good job with this one. So, yeah. Let's take a look at the, just real quick, it comes in a really nice box, a big kind of outer box. And on the side here, it'll say, Chiwoo Cheonwang, the Guardian of Peace, God of War. That is pretty awesome, right? You're a Guardian of Peace, but you're also God of War. So, here's the COA. This is different from the other statues. The box is different. The COA is different. It's got his story in there. Feel free to read it and pause it if you want. So there's kind of the specs and the COA number 4. Very, very cool. So this makes me think that this was a collaboration, right? Heads or Tails and maybe another company, because it looks different from the other Heads or Tails coins and collectibles statues I have. So yeah, just take a look at it one more time. Hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.